Oh hi. Jurmala, the city in Latvia, the largest resort on the bank of the Gulf of Riga. The population minus people. Distance from the center of Jurmala to the center of Riga minus 25 km. The modern city consisted of a train resort. Historically, fishing. The settlements which over time united. Occupies the territory of the Riga beach, which extends on 32 km in length and 3 km width between the Gulf of Riga and the Lilip River. The first places for bathing were organized in Dubelna. Nowadays Debalta, the administrative center of the modern city. Other old part of Jurmala are the former Shlok, Sloka, who received the status of the town in 1785, and in 1878 became the independent city. Kamern, modern Kameri, became the state resort of the Russian Empire in 1838, after opening of mud and mineral sources there. In the 19th century, after Dublin and other fishing settlements in the present territory of Jurmala became resorts. The last German names differed from the presents. The Lilip was called Bullen, Bulduri, Bilderingef, Gintari since 1907 Edinburgh I. The name Edinburgh I since 1907 was carried later by the settlement of Avoti, which merged with Gintari. This station existed till 1964. Maori, Mayorangov, Debalta, Dubelnamai, Yondebalta, Dubelnamai, Pumpuri since 1914, Karlsbadai, Malushi since 1914, Karlsbadai, Asari, Asernamai. In 1927, 1938 Asaria. In 1927 the Asariai station was open. Since 1938 Vavari. Sloka carried the name Shlok, and Kameri, Kamern. At the beginning of existence of resorts, the message with Riga was only horse. The regular ferry line from Riga to the Lilip was open in 1833, and the railway line Riga-Debalti in 1843. It allowed to open new places for bathing in 1848 in Gintari, Maori, Malushi and Asari. It became even more available with opening in 1877 than the railroad Riga-Tukum and the highway from Riga in 1905. The government of Latvia united on March 2, 1920 resort communities in the city de Riga beach. The Latvian Riga's Jurmala. At the beginning of 1946 Jurmala was included in Riga as the certain area to which in 1949 attached Pridane. On November 11, 1959 the Supreme Council of the Latvian Ser made the decision on creation of the City of Republican Subordination of Jurmala, which entered the Jurmala district of Riga and also Sloka and Kameri. In the old years in Jurmala many wealthy Russians got dukas and apartments. It is the whole colony, in essence, the third wave of emigration. Mediocre businessmen and rich people who look for in Latvia the quiet and comfortable place for life moved into. As of 2021, according to the Central Statistical Office, the population of the city was 50248 people. As of 2021, the share of the population is more senior than 65 years in structure of the population of the city made 22.4% of the population. 11237 persons. and the share of the population is younger than 14 years made 15.2%. 7629 people. As of January 1, 2015, according to the Central Statistical Office, the population of the city was 49646 inhabitants, or persons according to the Register of Inhabitants. The Office of Citizenship and Migration Affairs, EDBs. Religious structure. In Jurmala there are several Christian temples. Orthodox Vladimirskaya Church, Wooden Peter and Paul Church of 1893 and construction, and Lutheran Church of 1889. Transport. Through Jurmala there passes the electrified railway line Tornayakalns-Tukums 2. 14 stations on this line are within the city of Jurmala. In fact, the electric train in Jurmala is regular intracity transport. The ticket from Prydain to Kameri costs €1.40. Also across Jurmala, buses and shared taxis regularly ply. Sites. Breznov's Dacha. The state giving no. The museum. Dacha Museum of Rainis and his wife Potus Aspasia. National Park of Kameri. City Museum. Jurmala Museum under the open sky. Peshakodnaya Yerma Street. Beach 26 km long. Tourism and festivals. The concert hall, Gintari, is built in 1936 on the project of architects Victor Mellenbergs and Alexander Berzenieks. The performance of the Latvian Symphonic Orchestra of Radio under control of the conductor Leonid Vignes became a concert opening on July 25, 1936. In Jurmala concerts and comic festivals were held. So, in 1986, 1993 in Jurmala the all-union competition of young performers, which after the collapse of the USSR moved to Yalta, was held. In 2002 he was succeeded by the competition, New Wave, under Igor Kruti's patronage. In the odd years past, the Week of High Humor Festival from Comedy Club, a musical festival of Kien, a performance of Notice, and other concerts and festivals here. Since 2015, in connection with introduction by Latvia of the ban on entrance of some Russian performers who supported policy of Russia for Ukraine, the majority of Russian-speaking festivals was postponed from Jurmala for the territory of Russia. Gintari, one of the main concert venues in Latvia. Annually here tens of concerts of classical, variety music, jazz are held. Annually there take place the Lima Rendezvous festivals. It is organized by the singer Lima Vaikuli. The Jazz Festival Summertime, Kremerata Baltica, Jurmala Festival of Classical Music. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.